There's a silent war being waged in your mind right now, not with bombs or bullets, but with questions. What's real? What matters? And who are you really? For most people, these thoughts flash by and disappear in the haze of daily life. But for some, they linger, scratching at the surface until they split reality open. This is a story about the thinkers who refused to look away, the ones who pulled at the threads of existence until everything unraveled, and what they found might just change how you see the world. Welcome to a journey into the deepest chambers of the human mind. This is not just about philosophy, it's about waking up, the awakening. Let's start with a moment. Imagine you're walking through a crowded city street. Everything's moving fast, voices, sirens, flashing signs, endless motion. And then suddenly you stop, and for the first time you notice the people aren't really looking at each other. You aren't either. Everyone's rushing somewhere, but no one seems to know why. It hits you. What are we all doing? And why? This is the beginning, the fracture, the moment many philosophers describe as an awakening. Socrates called it the examined life. Descartes questioned even his own existence. Simone de Beauvoir saw the everyday as a mask over a deeper truth. To begin philosophizing is to say, maybe the world isn't what I thought it was. And once that door opens, it rarely closes, shattering illusions. We're told what to believe from the moment we're born. Family, culture, media, they shape our sense of right, wrong, truth, success, even love. But what happens when you challenge that programming? Nietzsche spoke of this, calling for a revaluation of all values, to question not just what we believe, but why we believe it, to strip life down to its bare bones. It's uncomfortable because when the illusions fall, what's left can feel like nothing. No rules, no path, just a vast open space. This is where some give up, where nihilism lurks. But others, they see an opportunity, a chance to rebuild, to choose their own meaning, their own way of being. That's where real freedom begins, building a life of meaning. So, the old framework is gone. What now? Philosophy doesn't stop at destruction. It offers tools for creation. The Stoics taught that while we can't control the world, we can master our response to it. They urged us to align with nature, to focus on what truly matters. Existentialists like Sartre and Camus went further. They didn't believe life came with built-in meaning. Instead, they argued meaning is something you create with your actions, your choices, your courage. And then there's Eastern philosophy, where thinkers like Laozi and the Buddha tell us that peace isn't found in adding more, but in letting go of desire, of ego, of control. These aren't just ideas, they're practices. They reshape how we move through the world with more awareness, more intention, and less fear. The modern crisis. Fast forward to today. We're more connected than ever, and yet more lost. Algorithms decide what we see. Notifications hijack our attention, and everywhere we're told to chase more likes, more money, more speed. But under all of it, there's still that voice, the quiet one, asking, is this it? Philosophy isn't some dusty book on a shelf. It's a lifeline. It helps us resist the noise, reconnect with stillness, ask better questions, not just, what should I do today, but what kind of life do I want to live? And maybe more importantly, why? You, the philosopher. Here's the truth most people miss. You don't have to be a scholar to be a philosopher. You just have to care enough to look deeper, to ask hard questions, to face uncomfortable truths. Every moment is a chance to wake up, to break the cycle, to live on purpose. You can be the author of your own meaning, the sculptor of your own life, not by knowing all the answers, but by refusing to stop asking the questions. the invitation. So, where do you go from here? Maybe you sit in silence for 5 minutes and just watch your thoughts. Maybe you read a page of Marcus Aurelius or meditate on a Zen koan. Or maybe you simply walk through the world a little more awake than before, because the truth is, the journey of philosophy isn't about finding certainty. It's about learning to live with the mystery. And that's where real wisdom begins. Call to action. If this video sparked something in you, subscribe for more deep dives into philosophy, meaning, and the mind. And remember, the greatest adventure isn't out there. It's in here, inside your own awareness. Stay curious and keep questioning,